This is Tash and Josh Kitchen, and we are making roti, aka flatbread, with just 3 ingredients: flour, oil, and water.
I hear you breathe, but I can't see if you're right here next to me. Something's wrong, wasn't it fun? Is it now we're done?
Roti, a staple in Caribbean culture, brought to the Caribbean by Indian indentured servants, a type of flatbread made in most Caribbean households. Used interchangeably with rice, it is used as a vessel to carry most side dishes. Other types of roti include chapati, paratha, naan, puri, and the list goes on. Dishes that roti is eaten with include dal, curry, pumpkin, spinach, and that's just to name a few. Roti is just one of those things you want to wake up to in the morning, like you would with any freshly made bread. Come join us on the inside of Tash and Josh Kitchen and not only learn how to make your own roti, but also learn how to make the side dishes that go with it.
We're going to start with everything inside this mixing bowl here. And for this recipe, we're going to use
2 cups of flour.
And then you're going to add water as needed until that dough comes together. Once I see that happening, I usually switch out with Josh because he gets it done faster and easier.
I've been thinking about the good times.
Okay, so now that we have our dough, it's ready. We're going to section our dough off into 4 equal parts.
We then cut those parts in half again until we have 8 equal parts.
Turn it into a little disc.
You then want to dip that disc into fresh flour to prevent it from sticking to the cutting board. Flatten it out with your hands as much as you can before you're ready to roll.
Roll this out.
It doesn't need to be perfect the first time around because you're going to be doing this again.
Then we're going to take our olive oil and we're going to put just a little on there, and then we're going to rub it in, spread it across the entire surface, the edges, make sure you get the edges, and then you're going to take some flour and sprinkle that on there. And then you're going to just make a slit. You're going to roll it.
You can also fold it, but this is the traditional way.
Twist and push.
After you finish this step, cover with a towel and wait 15 to 20 minutes.
So now we're going to roll out our dough and get ready to cook. They should be well rested and nice and soft. So we're going to put some olive oil into a bowl. And you're also going to need a pastry brush. You can use a piece of wax paper if you don't have a pastry brush. If you don't have wax paper, you can use a piece of paper towel. So you're waiting for this to get hot. You want it on a medium heat because you don't want your roti to burn. Put a little flour on the board.
And then start to baile your roti, aka rolling it out.
I'm going to put this right on top. And while that one heats up, you get started on the next one. Now you're waiting to see the bubbles on the surface, and flip. Take your oil.
When oiling, we want to get our edges first and then work our way in. And flip one more time. Take your spatula, make a line down the center, which makes it easy to fold, and then transfer to another plate for clapping. This will bring out that flakiness. If you're afraid of getting burned, you can do this in a towel.
It's my roti.
Roti and rice are interchangeable for almost every Indo-Guyanese dish. It can be used for both sweet and savory dishes and is a staple in Caribbean cuisine.
Fresh, miniature roti, aka flatbread. And this in particular is West Indian flatbread. Guyanese to be exact, but you can find it throughout the West Indies.
We specifically call this oil roti.
Stop, you're making a mess.
This is Guyanese roti.
Stop, you're making a mess.
Guyanese roti.
Oh my gosh.
Right? They're basically fat crepes, Caribbean crepes.
Really, shut up.